and direct challenge.
Let's do it. Streamer Showdown, baby.
All right. Challenge is sent. Oh, hey Max, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Howdy, howdy. Hey Trex, how's it going? All right. Think I can keep this. Okay.
All right, so it's a slightly odd move to leave the Jawbone Duelist up and just hope you don't have removal on turn 2, but at the same time, I feel like that is still the right call here.
Hmm. I don't know. Yeah, I honestly I've I think I've seen this deck like once my entire time on ladder. I see the mono white one a lot, but not this one.
Now, the beauty of this is how fast it explodes. So people are playing the mono white deck now?
Just on ladder. I mean, I don't know like if
I was wondering if I got to give myself credit for starting a weird trend.
what I want to do here. I think I unfortunately have to play this.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep, you got me. I can't do anything here. All right, game 2.
Yeah. Right, I can't even look at the battlefield anymore. Thanks, Wizards.
Wait, what?
Oh, when you go between sideboard matches after that giant update they did, they glitched it so hard you can't see the battlefield between. So like you go.
Oh my god. Oh Jesus. Okay. How many of your creatures are artifact creatures?
So you got 4
That's
Skrelvs. You've got you got 4 in Sentry. You have everything coming off of Skrelv's Hive, and you've got everything coming off of Crawling Course, and anything coming off of Murex. So outside of Skrelv and Annex Sentry, it's all kind of stuff that like technically it's an artifact, but if you're doing it, you want to be hitting it on like Lauren. You don't want to be going like 1-for-1 with a Murex. You know what I mean?
right, right.
On your
Okay.
end, how heavy is it on the non-creature end, like non-creature spell end?
So I run full fours of wedding and virtue,
Okay.
and then 4 schooner, and pretty much everything else is a creature. 3 emperors. So it's like kind of half and half.
Okay, that
It's
sounds
yeah,
about right.
18 creatures, 21 non-creatures is what I'm looking at before or after in the middle of my sideboarding. It's going to like change as I fix this more, but
Yeah, that
yeah.
makes sense. More so because I think post board we want to push heavier into spell pierces, but the question for me is really how hard I want to go on slaughter singers. And
Cuz I think do I board out Schooner in this matchup? Is Schooner just like way too slow?
not necessarily. The beauty of Schooner is it dodges a lot of the removal. So it's I guess here's the problem. I have Fading Hope, I have Serum Snare, which makes this particular scenario a little rough for Schooner because you might have to commit resources to activate it and then the gates are down and I just bounce it, right?
Right.
That's the awkward scenario though. Outside of that, it's probably decent. But yeah, considering that scenario, perhaps you're right. You know, it
Yeah.
just might be a little too, I don't know, cute rather than good because you're not really going to get to swing with it very often.
Yeah.
Do you have temporary lockdowns on the side?
No, I have considered Sunfalls, but Temp Lockdown's really awkward to run for this deck because you have so many things that like either make tokens or like
Oh,
you know
sure.
like probably like half the deck is gets hit by Temp Lockdown.
Sure. Sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, so we're going to get a virtue on end step. Got it. Or that. That's way worse. Okay. It's like interesting. Interesting. Yep. Mastermind's out. Yeah, we got to push.
All right.
Yep, that's a problem. Okay. We're Fox bodyguards. Interesting.
Okay. So trying to see what my best move is here. Don't want to play really hard into a Spell Pierce.
Tis a problem. What I like about this match is it feels more and more like a chess match every time I play it.
Oh, this matchup?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Okay. So I'm curious if at this point I take the duelist.
You do, yeah.
Okay.
But 90% of that for me was making sure that Skrull's Hive comes down.
Okay.
Like this match right now is going to be a little rough just on the basis that we are behind significantly and we haven't made a dent yet. If we already had 3 poisoned on you, then Skrull's Hive starts to take over quickly, but in the absence of that, we're in a rough spot quickly. Yep.
I agree, Max. Dark Extreme is definitely a tough opponent.
Oh my god, perfect. Sitting there like virtual loyalty. It's coming. It's coming. Not so much.
Probably walking into Spell Pierce, so that's fine.
Not necessarily the wrong move
I
though,
think.
given my life total. Like right here, you can put in so much aggression, and yeah, there's no way through that. You played around the spell pierce perfectly. That was really, really excellently done.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, I cannot imagine a world where I want Schooner in this.
Yeah. Yeah, having played out that one, yeah, I'm with you. So if we go... Right, we can't see the battlefield. God damn it, wizards.
What information were you looking for?
Oh, no, nothing in particular. It's just that old habit of mine, you know?
Oh,
Just,
gotcha.
just messing with an old habit, and wizards is like, no, you're not. It's not happening. We fired 1,100 people so that we wouldn't have to fix these glitches, God damn it.
Oh,
Still salty
yeah.
about Jesse getting fired.
I
Uh,
mean, yeah, no early access for this set.
yo,
Was very upset about that. Oh god, I have to mulligan this. Ugh. I guess I keep it. We're running 26 lands. It can't be that bad. Famous last words.
right.
I think I get rid of this. Scroll, yep. Alright. I think I just have to do this.
Rude, but accurate.
Oh, well. We may have a problem here. Potentially. We will see. Um
Oh boy. Ah,
Not sure if it was the right move, but yeah, party tonight. Hey everyone, how's it going? 2-2. I think this is worth the trade just to stop you from getting the third point.
yeah, you're trading there to keep Seed Core off the map, which is probably correct. But I gotta force it because I don't want you to sit there. Yep.
Okay. And so it begins. Let's see it. Yep.
Can't let that one through, not when you're about to hit 5 land. It's a little too good with Denick and just being able to swing in and untap, you know what I mean?
Yeah. What a little bit of an awkward position, but kind of just hoping at this point.
Well, it's slightly awkward all around, which somewhat helps and somewhat hurts, right?
Yeah. Okay. Ugh. God, I have so many ways. Thank you. I have so many ways to break this hive right now.
Mm. There goes my inevitability. Fair enough.
Okay. Is this the third poison counter coming? Or is it the 7th? Oh, 6th, I guess.
There's a debate to flip the Denic out there, but I don't think it's correct.
Okay. So this buffs all of these toxic creatures. Okay.
Oh, he didn't let me do the full control. Well, that's awkward. All right.
So
Yeah, Seed Core's offline. It didn't let me
this
full control to
doesn't.
push one through.
Okay. Have to get rid of this. If I can.
Yeah, push there, push there. Okay.
Alright.
Yep. Yep.
Here's the proliferate.
Not quite.
Okay.
The Elspeth Smite was the card I was really hoping wasn't there.
Maybe this play is stupid, but uh so okay. Because I can block one
Mhm.
with Denic and one with a land.
Mhm.
So I don't need to do this. But otherwise I'm not getting anything done, so I'm gonna do it.
Okay. Gotcha. You're going for yep. Okay.
I'm not sure if this was the right play, but it's been sitting in my hand like the entire game. So I don't know.
No, I think you're fine on that front. I'm in a somewhat awkward position here.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Yep.
Don't know if it particularly matters, but
You want to put it on the other one
for
typically,
this.
just make it a 3/4 so Seed Core can't push through.
Oh,
Not that
because
you
it's
have
2,
to.
1, not 1, 1.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Okay. That
It's
was
not a
a
not a
misplay on
huge
my
issue,
end.
but a little awkward. That
Yeah.
said, we have what we need.
Have the proliferate spell, yeah.
Nope, no proliferate, but we've got ourselves a little swirling mist to march.
Mm. Yeah, that would do it. Because that's all I got.
Yep.
Yep. GG.
Just in time. Good God. Thank you, Top Deck. Sat there with a dead Spell Pierce again. Spell Pierce, not amazing when your curve is so low. That was probably
Yeah.
my error on thinking I could push that way.
I was thinking, so with that, man, I guess that attack with the land ended up costing me. But my logic was, as soon as you draw a proliferate spell, I'm dead, so I just need to kill you as before you get it.
No, it was the right attack. It was absolutely the right
Okay.
attack. You don't have
Okay.
a ton of time, and like you have to hope I don't top deck, which means you also need to put me on a clock that gets me dead in about 3 turns or less, and just hope that I hit like
Mhm.
land.
Right. Right.
So no, I think you
That was
played it
really
just
close,
fine.
though.
hmm Let's do it again. I want to see what this is like when we do one more of these.
Okay. So standard. This blue at mid. Okay. So my list still has the one copy of Dusk Legion Duelist. Uh, I'm unsure how I feel about the card in this list. Cause on one hand, in a game where you can get Virtue or Schooner down, it basically wins the game by itself.
Sure.
On the other hand, there's matchups where it's very, very hard to do that, and then it
Okay.
just sits as a 2/2 that does nothing.
I can see that.
But at that point, those are also the matchups usually where Mastermind also isn't good. So I don't know. I'm replacing. I'm taking both out when the new set drops for new cards.
Okay.
Because I plan on running 8 inspectors, or not 8 inspectors, 4 inspectors and 4 no more lies.
I could see that. I don't love it. It just seems a little slow and a little weak. Like when it works, yeah, it's cool, but a lot of the time I don't necessarily anticipate that happening, which could just puts it
Mm,
into an awkward category of its own really fast.
okay. I definitely shouldn't have kept this hand. I kind of just autopiloted grabbing
No,
it.
you're
Ugh.
fine.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Augury. Okay. I end up doing that a lot on Arena, where I'm like either like talking to someone or like explaining something for chat, and then like, oh, why did I keep that hand?
Gotcha.
Well, unfortunately. Let's see. Serum Snare?
Yeah, it's probably correct here.
Okay. 5, 6, 7. Oh, God. Yeah, I think you got me on this one. Yeah, I don't really have anything against this.
Gotcha.
Okay. So out with these, in with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, damn it. Serum Snare, can it only hit things that are 3 or less, or do you only proliferate if it hits 3 or less?
One sec. Only proliferates if it's 3 or less, but it'll hit
Okay.
everything.
Okay, gotcha. So not that card. Um, hmm. You'll hear. Oh, you do that when you're streaming 2 tracks? Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's so easy to get caught up in like whatever conversation you're in. You're like, "Oh, wait. Why did I keep that hand?" All right. Mulligan this. Ooh, really glad I mulliganed. Okay. We drop this. We go 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay.
Don't have Lorn of the Third Path. Okay, we can at least deal with the wedding announcement. It's like, if you have Lorn of the Third Path, I am so fucking fucked.
Ah, lifelink. Thank you for your service this game.
Right?
Yeah.
You have Mirrex. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Wedding announcement's about to flip. You got 2 cards in hand. Word of the Inner Sky is sitting pretty. So we can push there. So you think you are the toxic. Okay. Okay. That's okay. Push that back that way. Can we actually get through? Not readily.
Considering the merits of activating Warden, think I go for it because I can't attack with this Mirex token and it can't
Okay.
block, so I think I go for it here. Hmm. This is where you have double march, right? Ugh. Okay. So there's corrupted online.
3, 6, 8, 14. So you have Xaxes on board as it is. It's terrifying. Push that way.
Okay. Hmm.
So much chess.
Okay. Let's see what you got. So if you were gonna do that, I'm surprised you didn't also block with the Rot Priest.
If you have Elspeth Smite, it precludes me being able to top deck another March and kill you on the spot.
Oh, that's true.
There's the virtue. Yep.
Alright, do you have it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh
I had it all. I
god.
had it for most of the game. I was on double
Oh
March for a
Jesus.
while, and then once I got the third one, I'm like, all right, we just have to hold down the fort for one more turn. We're there.
Jeez. It like doesn't even feel like a bad matchup. It's just like, oh man.
Alrighty. Do you want to run it back again or run something else?
Um, hmm. I guess I'll try something else just for the sake of different stuff.
Well, I mean, do you want me to run something else against your list? Or do you want to
Oh,
run something else against Pantoxic, or just run two entirely different decks all the way through?
you want to play mono red against this and see how it is?
Yeah, absolutely. I
All
got
right,
Mono Red queued up and ready to roll.
all right.
Zero format needs Spellskite. God, it really does.
It needs what?
It's an old card. Spellskite was a 0/4 artifact that let you redirect to it, and it's yeah, kind of wild.
Hmm. Okay.
Howdy, howdy, Zero. Good to see you. Kamano makes Mono Red go. Good God.
Yeah. Okay. Think in case of Godric, we have to do this.
It's a fair point.
It's getting very awkward very quickly.
Mm-hmm. All right, virtual loyalty. I know you're coming. Or that. That works.
Okay. Oh, hey, Hikaru, how's it going? Is this?
Okay, so creature flashes in, cruise schooner. Schooner does a little blockety block and makes life awkward. How do we deal with you? Mm-hmm. So we can get 5/6 push through that way. Like if you don't have anything, we can push through with impunity, and if you do have something, we can get you down to 2 life. Push it into a top deck. Yep. Okay, you do have something, otherwise it would not have paused. Thanks, Arena. I love it when you reveal the bluff.
Oh, yeah, my bad. I should play on full control all the time.
There's that. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I mean, do we have to do this anyway? Because if you have virtue, you push. Yeah, we still have to do this because virtue is a problem regardless. Okay.
Okay. And then lightning strike.
That's the question here, because there is a lightning strike, obviously, but like, do you hit the schooner or do you just dome the face? I mean, if you hit the schooner, sure, schooner's out, but Kumano versus Ferry, plus you have Restless Anchorage still sitting there, whereas lightning strike forces you onto the back foot,
Yeah,
right?
it makes it so that I now have to play aggro because you have 7 spells in your deck that can randomly win, or you can get 2 extra lands with a Bloodthirsty for another 4.
Right. There's also the
This
fact
is,
that
yeah.
there's also a question of like, do I play it now or just hold up, wait? But that's more of a make disappear issue. So I think we're pushing it now to force the scenario because I don't know how many make disappears you have. Like it's a little awkward if you get into Wandering Emperor here, but anything short of that, me.
Okay. Um, Probably not. Okay. So I'm curious how I do this. Because if I crew with Schooner, or if I crew Schooner and attack, I can get an Explore trigger and look for a card make sure I get something that's more helpful. But then I only have 1 blocker instead of 2 in case of a haste creature, so I probably can't afford to do that.
My guess is you're in a bit of a rough spot here for that exact reason. Like you,
Yeah.
how much can you risk?
I think I have to do this to look for like a Denic or an Emperor or some kind of life gain. Nope,
Virtue is
doesn't
not
do it.
terrible in the sense that will untap, so it allows you to swing out and then get all your blockers back. So there is that.
Yeah, there is that, but it's really just a game of gaining the life at this point.
I agree. I agree.
Okay.
All right, so we're on a 6-5 ratio of lands to spells. Can we even it out at 6-6? One time, deck. Otawara? No. Land drop? Okay.
Uh, hmm. What do I need to do here? I think I just need to do this.
What am I missing?
Because any burn spell you would use to kill it, I guess unless it's Witch Stalkers, is also okay.
Don't know what the last card in your hand is, but I think we still do this. All right.
Is it Kumano? No, okay. Alright.
No, but now we've ensured you can't just Otawara the Kamano because I'll just replay and ping you for 1.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
Okay. Okay, I think hmm. God, do I really just have to keep exploring and hoping? Is this the point we're at? I think so. All right. All right. Scoundrel. Yep. Yep. There's the wicked roll.
Yeah. What do you got for the last card? That's what it was. Okay.
Unfortunately, I have to gain life before I can kill this thing.
Yep.
Uh,
It's a wee bit awkward considering wedding announcement's about to flip. There is a
mm,
way around it. Just so you see the line, you can wait till your end step, let the wedding announcement get a token, and then Otawara it back after you block to make the token a 1/1 again, and that buys you turns with
oh,
Charming
well,
Scoundrel.
true, true. So, because this is whenever this aura is put into a graveyard. Okay, yeah. Because
And you're
it's if it leaves the I can't Otawara it, right? Like it still counts as going to the graveyard if I Otawara the
yep,
wicked token,
yep,
right?
yep.
Okay, all
So
right.
I mean, you're playing another land here no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
If you had an untapped one, I would have gone that route, but otherwise that makes sense. And the reason I would have gone the other route if you have an untapped land is that you can Otawara and attack with Restless Anchorage and Fairy Mastermind, because in that scenario, I have one turn to top deck my out.
Right. So then I need to.
But
What do
but
you think I should do here then?
you're just swinging a Fairy Mastermind and passing.
Okay.
That puts me to 7, which means you have the clock for the win next turn. And so I have to top deck the win right fucking now.
Okay.
Because you can Otawara the wedding announcement right back to make sure Charming Scoundrel is nullified for a turn.
Right. Right. Damn. I wouldn't have. I would have not seen that line. Holy.
Okay, so if you go that route and we push that way, 1, 2, 3, 4. Did you have an untapped land in your hand?
Just the Otawara.
Okay, because that is the difference right here potentially.
Hmm.
Because right here, if you have it, then you can block the Phoenix check with the Restless Anchorage. Oh, you can still pull that off and the Otawara. Oh, that's amazing. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so that's 5.7. Yeah, no, you've got it. As long as you play it right, you have it right here. That's gorgeous. I love it when Otawara makes a difference.
So this here, this Otawara channel. Thank you for pointing out the Otawara thing, because I would have not noticed in a million years.
No
I
worries.
guess do I Otawara the festivity or do I Otawara my human token?
You want to Otawara the festivity typically because what you're trying to do is have the ability to play wedding announcement again next turn. And, like if you didn't have like in case you were worried about me winning or about me having another relevant card, right? Then either way, you want to be able to have another chump blocker for Charming next turn, which you get by replaying wedding announcement and getting those extra gains, right?
That's true, yeah.
But you
Okay.
don't have to if you're going for the win. That said, I think you have the win either way because you have Subterranean plus Fairy Mastermind. So that's 7 points either way, and you should have enough to do double anchorage, which guarantees it in case you're worried about a blocker. Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
All right. Yeah, God, I would not have seen that line ever. Holy shit, thank you.
Also, as Zero's pointing out, you can Otawara the enchantment token on the creature because that bounces it out. It's like
That's
instead
what I
of
was asking you about, is if I Otawara the enchantment, does it count as it going to the graveyard?
no, I don't think that does. My apologies. I thought you
Okay.
meant like Ottawaring the creature because then it falls off and dies, right? But
Right, right. No, I figured that, but I was wondering if bouncing it to hand counted as
I don't think
graveyard or
so.
not.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think you're good on that
Okay.
one.
So we drop this, we drop these. I think this is another matchup where I don't want well, I guess I do want Schooner, but do I want it on the draw? Turn 2
Yes.
Schooner on the draw feels awful
No, no, you
right
want it because
here.
it walls up against all the 2/2s and 1/2s and 3/3s. Like it's a wall. I have to keep
Okay.
Witchtalker Frenzy in for exactly that, which is a big irritation for what I'm trying to do. So I do think you
Okay.
keep it in because it's such an effective wall against what I'm doing.
And then, so you're probably bringing in Forges, I imagine. So I have to bring in the Lorans.
Against you, no. We're in a tempo war.
No?
Yeah, we're in a
Oh,
tempo
okay.
war. I'm on Lithomantics post board to make sure your Denix get killed, but outside of Lithomantics and some obliterating bolts, I don't think I go that hard. Yeah, I'm just losing some of the lower end stuff that's not well positioned against you.
Okay.
And if I'm going to put a forge in, it's going to be like a one of. I don't think we can afford to go much past that.
Okay. Because then, so in that case, Loran only hits Kumano, so probably not worth it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the
Um,
problem is you can race a forge. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
it's just a little bit awkward.
Probably, do I want Wear Fox Bodyguard? Probably not.
I mean, it's maybe because it does effectively negate an attack step, trade, and potentially gain life if you need it to. If I like try to kill it in response. Oh fuck. Oops.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't. Fuck. God damn it.
All right. Well, neither of us really sideboarded.
Alright.
It's fine. You know what? That's not necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes we get caught up in these scenarios where we overboard, and sometimes you just gotta play it again and see if it's actually a thing where you need a sideboard, or maybe you're just already
Yeah.
prepped. You know what I mean?
Well, I know the sideboard cards I wanted. It was like the last like one or two cards to put in because I knew the cards I wanted out. Because I have played enough white-based mid-range to know that on the draw, you definitely take out Wedding Announcement against mono red. On the play, it's great for chump blocking, but on the draw, it is
Gotcha.
pretty horrendous.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I guess I get rid of this so that I can, yeah. I'm impressed by how much I've gotten these two cards in my opening hand each time. Okay, so 3/3. Hmm. Okay, let's see the Witch Stalker's Frenzy.
Deal.
Oh. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 total coming at me. Got one card in hand, no foundries. Okay.
For reference, in this matchup in particular, I tend to board out Wedding Announcement against Mono Red because it's just a little slow.
No,
Like
I do too. I just yeah.
yeah,
Uh, it was just kind of awkward with not being able to board there.
fair, fair.
Yeah, I always take out on the play, I don't mind keeping it in.
Mm,
But on the draw it is very, very bad.
fair.
Okay. Let's try this again. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably these.
Well, on the draw, for me on game 3 is not a great place to be for mono red.
Gotta
Especially if you
plug
have
into my
like
headset.
knockout blows and everything.
So I've actually seen blue-white mid-range on MTGO go lower towards knockout blow and start running Boonbringer Valkyrie in the side. What are your thoughts on that?
I would love Boonbringer if Witchstalker Frenzy wasn't in the format.
Okay.
That's my biggest issue with it at this point.
Oh, okay. I
Boo.
was surprised.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
The glitch coming off Godric is hysterical.
Yeah.
Jesus
God.
Christ, Wizards.
The things I've seen in Arena lately, like the amount of times I go to play an adventure, and like a disturb card will light up,
Right?
or just anything like that is like, why? Okay.
Ah, Wizards. Okay.
Don't think I want that. Okay. Hmm. Oh goodness. All right. Oh,
So at least you get the life, right?
yeah.
Not ideal, but
It's my 5 mana gain too.
yeah, not ideal.
Yeah, that's game.
Oh shit, it doesn't even have haste. That's amazing. Okay. Tishana's, wow. You decent. Okay, we're just gonna assume you don't have a wrath and push. So that way anything off the
That's
top is
an
live.
entirely fair assumption.
I mean, like we have Squee to come off if we need anyway, and then we top deck like that.
Oh God.
Rar.
Yeah, that's pretty gross.
And that deck just gets better after Karlov comes out. It's gonna be a little nuts once we get the next set.
What does mono run?
Yeah, if Case of the Crimson Pulse is as busted as I think it might be, yes. That mono red hellbent thing might actually be legit. We'll see.
Think it's a better main board card or sideboard card in general?
I think it's a better structure because you can ancestral every turn.
Okay.
But we'll see. We'll see. Like it lets you go all in on this hyper aggression and then still have the backup plan of like we'll just ancestral every turn until you have enchantment removal after you have to deal with the flood. So it's an interesting idea. I don't know if it's good or not, but it's an interesting idea. Did you want to play against
Hmm.
anything in particular?
Um, you have Golgari, right?
Yeah.
You have Golgari ready? Okay.
Yep. Queuing it
So
up right now.
cool. Just give me 2 seconds
Yeah, no worries.
for a quick little thing here, cause yeah. Okay. Here we go. Oh, I might have done the wrong thing actually. Fuck.
No worries. We got this.
All right. Looks like I canceled in time, so let me try that again. Tournament match. There we go.
Perf.
Yeah, I'm expecting this deck to get a lot better once you can get Novice Inspector in it,
I
to
can
be
see that.
honest.
Yeah.
I think Novice Inspector, No More Lies, and sideboard Ezram, the new like Dream Trawler Light.
Okay.
I think they're gonna be really good because this deck will make artifacts with basically 8 1-drops that make artifacts plus Schooner plus Ezram. So I think it's a good enough. I think it's enough artifacts to be able to run that card.
I mean, my question with it is mostly going to come down to do we think we are going to get. We go bad here. Do we think we're going to get to the point where we want Invasion of Segovia and just go heavy on Convoke? That's the big question I tend to have with it.
I don't know. I've never been huge on like the Convoke plan for this deck because I feel like Boros just does it better.
Hmm. Okay, I can see that. Yep. Bats on bats on bats on bats on bats.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
Okay.
Let's
So
force the issue.
I -2 the bat here, I think.
Probably, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I guess I just pass and hope there's not a third bat, right?
I mean, even if there is, you still dump the Wandering Emperor into playing, and we continue the play
Yeah.
pattern. The play pattern still like it's still good for you.
Okay.
Because like I can't swing Mosswood because you can just go Emperor -1, bump up Subterranean Schooner, block. Now I'm taking way too much mana to try to get back in while you're advancing the board position. Because like yeah, you can of course just exile the Dread Knight, but likely you just want to force me into bad mana positions. And here we get awkward because you're going to get at least 2 creatures off Wandering Emperor if you want to, which is hella awkward for me.
Hmm.
Because we can't lose the bat, or you get Destroy Evil, which pushes Preacher of the Schism into a bad spot as well.
Think I'm doing this.
So that was the extra card, was the Destroy Evil. God damn it. I was so certain we had you on that one. It's like, fuck yeah, there's no way we're losing to this. Alright. Yep. There's the wedding announcement. And you've got Wandering Emperor, so we can't block. Okay. Okay. Do your thing.
Okay. So I think I probably want a minus to crew a schooner and block, right? Rather than exile. I don't know.
It's a close call there.
I think I want to do it this way. And if there's removal for one of the 2 schooners, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, that seems about right.
Because now I have something to crew the schooner on the offense. My question becomes, do I imagine I plus here. I don't imagine I want a minus, because then bat can kill it unless I hold back Mastermind, which is an option.
A lot of different ways to run this. A lot of different ways
So
to run this.
okay,
Hard
all
for me to
right,
honestly say because like there's so many variables in play at this point.
yeah. So okay, I think what I'm gonna do. Okay. Okay.
Schooner is such a problem. Yep.
Oh, that was lag. Okay. So then replay the Dread Knight.
Schooners
Not
and
ideal.
announcements. Oof.
I still kind of just have to plus this.
How have you felt about this deck's matchup with Esper midrange, out of curiosity?
So, mind you, arena players aren't great, so most of the time I just at this point say I don't know what the matchups are until I face someone that
Gotcha.
I know knows what they're doing.
Gotcha. That was
Yeah.
what put me off of this in the first place, because I remember just smashing through most of the decks in the format, thinking this deck's amazing, and then I played Esper mid like 3 times in a row, went 0-3, and was like, there's the unwinnable. So
I
that's why I
think it
was
depends
curious.
on what version of Esper it is, right? Like,
Yeah, absolutely.
uh, okay. Honestly, I mean, is it that bad right now?
It's not great. It doesn't really advance what you're trying to do. Um, I think you have better draws, I'll put it that way.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems better.
So, if I double crew with schooners to draw to an attack, that doesn't seem great. I feel like if I were to do that, I would pretty much have to, because the Emperor is gonna die if I both don't leave a schooner up to block and I minus it, or I minus it, like either one of those kills it.
The question here, as you're looking at it, is what are you trying to get? What's the strongest position you can be in at the end of the turn, right? Because it's not about whether Emperor
Mm,
lives or dies. It's I'm at 14, you're at
yeah.
16. You've got 2 announcements, 2 schooners. If you swing both schooners or schooner plus a Durple, you're not going to get any more creatures off of it, which has its own implications on blocking any counter swings, right?
Hmm.
But you do get to draw 2 cards in that, which is not a small amount, especially when you get to look at the top 2 cards of the deck potentially and get to filter
Oh, that's
before you
true.
draw. So there's a lot of ways you can run this, a lot of ways. It just depends
Yeah.
on where you think the strengths are with this.
Okay. I think I'm gonna do this.
Given that this is
So
Wandering Emperor and Boat, can we call this Boats and Hose?
maybe, maybe.
This is such a problem position.
Let's see this. Oh, hey Van, how's it going? It's not it's the MTG Rebellion layout. It's not specifically mine. Okay. I think
So just okay.
how am I doing? I'm doing great, thank you.
Oh shit. Never mind. We screwed up.
Oh,
Yep, you got it. You got it. 100% on that. We screwed up. And even
uh,
if we didn't, I was 99% certain you had it as long as you pushed back correctly. So, it's okay. Let's move it on over to the other scenario.
okay. 1, 2. 3, 4. Oh, that's right. I can't look at the board. I mean, not like either of us really played a whole bunch. It was all kind of
Also,
just
yeah,
like
fair.
replaying the Dread Knight over and over, or multiple copies of Weddings on Boats. Okay. How good is negate versus your deck? Not great, right? 'Cause it's mostly creatures.
Yeah, it's not amazing.
Okay.
It's not terrible. It's just not amazing. Like it's got maybe 10 to 16 targets at most, closer to 10, depending on how I sideboard, which isn't
Right,
terrible,
right.
but also kind of eh.
Hmm. Oh, we've been going at this for a while. I didn't realize it was already 8:15.
Oh yeah, this will probably be the final game of the set.
Yeah. Oh,
Should be
I
fun though.
gotta mulligan this. Yes, this has been fun. I always enjoy testing versus you compared to ladder. I get so discouraged with ladder after like watching misplays so many times.
Mm. Yeah, anything outside the top 1,000 of Mythic, probably the top 250, you tend to play against people that are not engaged in playing carefully.
Mm-hmm.
Not that they can't be, they just tend not to be.
Okay.
Interesting. Did not see that happening. Okay, then there's that.
Yeah, that's a card. What do I want to do? I think
Aggressive. Nice. Hmm. Okay. What you got? Gotcha. There's the Elspeth Smite. Okay.
yeah, it's pretty good.
Rar.
Fortunately, I haven't drawn enchantment removal for this.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. We'll take this one then.
Mhm.
Let's see. All right, final game of the set and final game of the
Yep.
showdown. Let's see what we can do. Friction Arena plus a sweeper really took down that post board game, but can we do it again? We'll see. And afterward, are you still rocking out doing more streaming after this or no?
No, I have D&D in what, 40 minutes ish?
No worries. I was just gonna read out to you if you were gonna keep rolling. I got to roll after this, so I will find somebody to read out to, unless you have somebody in mind.
Gotcha, gotcha. Mm, not that I know of. Yeah, I don't think so.
No worries.
Unless Trexadactyl's streaming, but I doubt it. Okay, I think I need to this and we playing as a team? I mean, like, I don't really know how to answer that question. I mean, not really. It's like an event that we do in this community. Every week on Wednesdays, there's a streamer showdown for some of the community content creators to sign up for if they so wish. Okay.
Elspeth Smite? Is that where we're at? Might be. Not so much. Okay.
Oh God. All right. Yeah, this got pretty south pretty quick.
You
Not hitting my third land drop. I was digging for the land drop with that map. Unfortunately, I didn't hit it. Okay.
Yeah, let's just see if we get the blowout.
That's pretty good.
Okay, I haven't seen much of counters from this list yet, so I feel like we just push. Yep. Nice. Okay.
That's pretty good.
That's what you're going for. Okay.
Sure you don't want to target Soren?
No, I'm good.
All right.
Yeah, I'd rather have the Soren. You can have the Emperor.
Okay.
You're still constrained on mana here. Plus, it turns Glissa back on.
Do we have another bat?
That's 5, 7, push through. Then you still have the ability to Sunfall. That's a problem. Yeah, let's just make it easier. Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's a pretty rough scenario for you. You got a lot of shit you got to
Yep.
deal with right now. Oh, no, not like that. God damn it, Arena. All right, whatever, whatever. Let's just get it over with.
Yep.
Fucking Arena. We were supposed to have 2 goddamn cottages. I was just like, no.
It didn't want you to lose life. And
No,
it
nope.
wanted you to keep your Mistress Foundry up.
Very much, yeah.
Alright, you got me.
Alrighty. Good sets, Athena.
Yeah, GG.
And everybody else who joined us tonight, thank you. It was a great streamer showdown. Always a pleasure. And I'm going to be heading out. So thanks again, Athena. I'm going to hit the outro and roll on out.
Sounds good. I'm gonna drop 2.